Online Blackjack is one of the most popular casino card games of all time. It's a simple game to learn, but you'll have an even better chance to come out on top if you have a winning strategy. Watch this video to learn how to play Blackjack and strategic tips that will help you win real money. Blackjack is also known as 21, and the online version has the same rules as if you were playing in person. The game's objective is to have the best hand where the sum of your card's value is the nearest or equal to 21. When a hand goes over 21, that is called a bust, and you lose. The goal of Blackjack is to beat the dealer and not bust. There are some basic principles you need to know before you start playing. Card values. The first thing you need to know is how much each card is worth. All of the face cards and 10s are worth 10. Aces can also be counted as 1 or 11, depending on the situation. Every other card is worth its face value. The dealer will begin by handing out 2 cards to each player. The idea is to add up the values of the cards you receive. For example, if you have a 7 and a 6, you have a total of 13. A blackjack is when you have an ace and any 10 value card. This combo is also known as a natural 21. Hard and soft hands. Hard hands and soft hands are terms related to the cards players receive from the dealer. An ace can either be a 1 or 11. A hard hand is any hand without an ace or where an ace counts as a 1. A soft hand is any hand with an ace counting as an 11. For example, when you have an ace and a 6, you have a soft 17. During the game, you will have to make decisions about your hand before the dealer progresses. These are the most basic. Hit or stand. When you look at the cards you have been dealt and you are satisfied with them, you can stand and decide to pass on making other decisions. When you hit, it means you receive another card from the deck to add it to your hand total. You can hit multiple times before deciding to stand. Splitting. You can split your cards to create 2 different games. To split, you must provide an additional wager. Then you receive 1 extra card for each hand to create 2 hands in total. You will then have to make decisions for each. When a player believes they have little chance of winning, they can choose to surrender their cards. This option is similar to folding in poker. The player will lose half of their initial bet. Playing a hand is pretty simple. Each player places a bet on the table before the cards are dealt. Then the dealer gives each player 2 cards and also deals 2 cards to themselves. Player cards are dealt face up while the dealer places one of his cards face up and the other one facing down. At this point, each player decides what they want to do with their hand. This step is where you choose to stand, hit, split, double, surrender, or take insurance. Once all players are done making decisions, the dealer plays their hand. If the player beats the dealer, they get a 1-to-1 payout. If a player wins with a natural 21, the payout is 3-2. When a player busts, they lose. When a player doesn't beat the dealer, they lose. If the player and dealer have the exact total, the hand is called a push or a tie. In the case of a push, no money is won or lost. There are some basic blackjack strategies you should learn before you start playing. Knowing how to use a basic chart or when to surrender is fundamental if you want to increase your chances of winning. Learn all these tips in the video you will find in the description below. There are a ton of casino games and variants online. Blackjack software developers have come up with new and creative versions. Some have side bets, or just a new look and feel. Others may have different rules altogether. You can also play Blackjack on the go with the mobile-friendly Blackjack that some casinos offer, or try the authentic casino experience with the live dealer games. Now you're ready to start playing Blackjack online. You know the rules, how to play, and have all the resources you need to become a top-notch player.